What happened with that cop? Says Eva up here in the top corner. He came. Yeah. He was here. Can't do anything. No evidence. Okay. Ooh, all of a sudden dangerous wind speed. Wow. Cops can't be trusted. We should just deal with Adelard ourselves. This is bad. I'm already hearing rumors. Dirty rooms, cockroaches. There's really nothing we can do. We can clean up, but beyond that, I don't know. But I'm not doing any of your solutions. That's for sure. We might have to do something without her consent. Okay. We might have to do something, you know, against her wishes, if you will. You know, do something about this problem ourselves, right? So this group is all, like a whole bunch of groups are disappointed, right? Everything is below expectations. Is that why? Disappointed in shelter conditions. Yeah, just like everybody's getting disappointed. Very happy, very unhappy. So how do I fix this problem? I mean, everything is a morale dump because their expectations are so high right now. And I mean, am I supposed to just spam tables everywhere? That just seems like there's just no reason for even this much seating. We never have this many people here. So it just seems like that's a little bit kind of nuts to have to spam stuff like that. But I guess like here's a table and we put a bunch of chairs. I feel like the expectations are just astronomically high and it's really difficult to keep people happy. So I'm thinking when this mission, when this journal, when this ongoing mission goes away, when we complete it, that the inflated expectations will probably go back down. That's what I'm hoping, because those expectations are very high right now. And like, yeah, I could spam sofas and spam tables, but I just don't have the wood for that at the moment. You know, spam entertainment stuff. But it's all the same entertainment stuff. Oh, well, actually, doesn't have to be, right? Tech tree. We could go to Media 2. Small TV, vinyl record players, things like that. We just don't have the money for it. And then we can unlock a new room, add more beds. That would add to comfort as well. The bed thing is actually a pretty big deal because we're near our capacity on beds like constantly. So that is something I want to take a look at. Francis, we'll go ahead and have you rest. We'll put Nicholas in here instead. We'll get we'll get Francis to rest so that he can, you know, cut some wood. He's a little bit faster at that particular task. And then on top of that, it looks like durability's okay on things here. I don't want to spend any more money from the helicopter. I think I'm done spending money for a little while. If I can get away with it anyway, if I can get away with not doing it. Still have the goals without trails. All of these red indicators are things that I'm aware of. It's just the expectations are just so high. And it's these two here that... Hang on. That yellow one that's different. What's that yellow one? Is it just talking about the photos? Because I know about those. I think that's what this is. This is just the photos. It's this here and this over here, wherever it is. The other one. The panorama and the lookout. All right, those two. I think that's what this is. And then the goals without trails is just people wanting to go to Camp West, which I have 2 days to do. So I really need to focus on things at home, though. You know, like I can't just constantly do trails because everybody is so disappointed with their experience and it's going to reduce my reputation, which is the entire point of the event, right? The quest is trying to reduce my reputation. So I need to have clean rooms. And actually, I think this thing said have at least 3 rooms cleared. I see. So cleared, as in I need to unlock them. Where's the next room? Is it right here? This seems pretty big. We could add more beds in here. I think that's the play. With 260 though, I don't know about that. It does work. We'll grab this. So that's going to clear that room. Old man, don't you want to handle Adelard yourself?
No way. That'd be stooping to his level. We are better than that.
Doesn't this whole thing get under your skin?
It does, kid.
So, did I plant a little seed of doubt?
There is no seed.
Wait for Nicholas to figure out a plan is now competition. I have to, again, more waiting. Meanwhile, while we're waiting, people are disappointed. It's happening, but we can get the comfort expectations up, I think, by adding more beds, right? The beds are +6 comfort each. 60 wood. I can do 10 of these beds right now. So let's get a little bit more capacity for holding people. Holding people. Yes, like it's a prison. We're going to hold them like it's a prison. 1 and 2. I love that there's a gap between these. Boom. Boom. You can squeeze yourself in there, right? You guys can do that? Can you squeeze yourself in there? Really, really tight on space in here. I think we'll actually go back this way. Go like this. And then let's also stop for a second because I don't want to go too far with the wood. Like this. It's just impossible to make this, to get this up here. I mean, this is a lot of expense. I've barely put a dent in this. Like that bar is not even remotely close to full. So it's just this. I think this event is what's doing it, and I just need to get past this event. Let's put it. Let's put it like this. I'm just gonna slide these over to where it makes a little more sense for people to walk around in. And then we'll add one more like this. Like, look at this. Is it 387 out of 500? But look at this bar. Like, if I add, this is 60 wood. It really doesn't do a whole lot, you know? But we have a huge amount of capacity for beds now. We just need heating in here, though. That's actually a really important thing to have. So we could place one. I don't have enough money for the radiator. Yeah, I gotta have money for this. Well, some of these beds are gonna be just a bit chilly then. That's just the way it's gonna be. I'm gonna put one here, I guess. For now, that covers quite a few beds. Not all of them, but center of the room seems to make most sense for me. I have no money at all, but you know, we do what we can. It's the thing we're doing. So it means I can't buy anything, right? There's no point in going to town. Can't buy anything. We need to fix things. Ava, you are the fixer, and Francis, you're gonna cut wood. Okay, let's get out there and do that.
Francis, maybe we should pay Adelard a visit.
Ha! What's this, old man? Finally had enough?
Don't call me that. I don't like this any more than you do, but I don't see any other options. Can we both agree on trying everything else before that?
Yeah.
All right. Then it's settled. Step 1, fix the advertising.
All right, well, I don't know how we're gonna fix the advertising here. He seems like he's way ahead of us. Peak Cuisine by finishing marketing quests. So just have to finish these two. Yeah, okay. Working on the food rations, nearly done with that. All right, I got people in the kitchen like all the time, 24/7 here, except for, yeah, Nicholas is still in here. So we should have the 300 rations right, very, very close here, unless I have to spend them. The wind outside is reaching dangerous speeds. The earlier howling has turned into a terrifying whistle, sounding less like a detuned instrument and more like a jet engine placed just around the corner. Those mountaineers who decide to go outside are doing so not to climb peaks, but to witness how the elements seem to want to rip the building from its foundations. People are terrified and need a response. I think I'm going to go with the wood. Because I need this to complete the objective. I don't want to go down 30 right now. Especially since I only have 54 on the raw and I have no money to buy more. So we're going to go reinforce here. And I don't know if this is... I think this is her quest finishing because it... Oh, no, it's the marketing too. Okay, so we got the 300 rations now. Okay. Don't forget to make my prototype available in the rental. Just place it somewhere high up. 70% of hesitant customers look up while deciding. Okay. Okay. Well, you've been fixing things.
The project is progressing fine. Thanks for asking.
Yeah, you have been fixing things, and you know you're almost done. It looks like you only have 2 more left in the repair queue. So that's really nice. It means that our rental stuff, yeah, put up for rent, put up for rent, and put up for rent. We're gonna put the stuff up for rent again. We can unrent this stuff, but it's already, I mean, I don't know if it's on a high up shelf, but it's already up there. So that's great. So we can hopefully get some money for that too. With the elements being as they are, it's probably a really important thing. Also, yeah, his professional gear is now up for rent. It's not, actually, that's what she's fixing right now.
Here is vital part of the research.
Yeah, she's fixing that gear right now. And she's about to be very tired, but she did get it done right before exiting. She did get that done. So basically it's only one piece of gear at this point that is not ready for that. Let's get Ava. What do I want to do with you right now? I need you to do something. Maybe we can go through the rest of our raw food. I think I'd just like to have a lot of wood.
It will be done in no time.
I think just getting a lot of wood is probably the best task for you at the moment. Maybe before you do that, you can visit the radio tower just to kind of top that off. And yeah, I mean, you're fastest at repairing the stuff. That's your specialty. So I kind of feel like maybe I should do a pass
I'm on the way.
through everything just to fix it as fast as we can.
It'll be done in
Right?
no time.
Yeah, I like that. And then we can even do the durability here too, probably. And Francis is now going to be close to exhaustion, so he's going to need a break. And then we can get Ava to go fix this too. There we go. Okay, so she's been doing a lot of stuff for us. That was great. That was a good run for her. Just checking the trail map again, making sure nobody is like lost. I mean, I don't think this is the right time for that. Nobody goes out at night to do this. They all go out in the morning, so I don't think anyone would be, you know, if we're going to look for people who are, you know, need rescued, it would be in the afternoon, I would think. Maybe in the evening. If they're out for a particularly long road, I think maybe the evening. We might be able to do this now. I don't think it costs anything. The task requires Shauna, Eva, and Francis. It says and. I have to believe it's an or. I want to take pictures and use in the advertisement. Have Francis equipped with the listed gear. Okay, so he needs to be... He needs to have the listed gear, it says. What is the listed gear? He needs to have... I'm assuming it's the professional gear, right? Because that's what we had to buy for him before. And these guys are leaving due to bad conditions. Like, a lot of people are just leaving due to bad conditions, and there's not a lot I can do about that. And I can't do anything about it. The only thing I can think of is, are they sleeping in the room with no heat? Because there's beds available in the other rooms. I think that's it. They're sleeping in here. But there's beds available in the other rooms. And these are properly heated. So, I mean, that's not something... I guess don't put beds in a room if you can't properly heat the room. Is the long and short of that. Yeah, so there's a lot of people that are disappointed and leaving. And I can't do anything about it. Because I need money to make the heater, not resources. And I don't have any money. So if they leave, then they leave. And that's just the way it's going to be. We're going to end up losing reputation like crazy. Look at this. Like, reputation just non-stop going down. What is that sound? Is that... I don't know what that sound is all about. We just need some money, please. Just something. Anything, please. There we go. Okay, now that I have some money, I can buy a heater. That's what I needed to do. Buy a heater and get this place properly heated. So I'm going to buy it right here, I think, is a good spot for this heater. In the middle there. And then I'm going to move this one. Yeah, now I have less than one reputation. My reputation has dropped, so it's dropping so fast, and I have no way to fix it. I can't meet demands. Like, that's the way it is. The demands are so high. At least now there's no morale bump. The morale's not going down anymore, but I'm just unable to meet the demands is all it is. So hopefully after they go out and do their mountaineering and stuff, when they come back, it'll be better. But yeah, it was a big hit, and it was like not a lot I could do about it. This, I think, will heat the rest of these things okay. And then this one, I think I'm actually going to move it. Too much crossover there. I have to put the radiator against the wall, so it'll just be here. I'm hoping that's enough. Every bed needs a good supply of heat, right? So, and then maybe we'll bump the power up a little bit. Can use a little bit more wood in exchange for bumping the power up on it. I think maybe we bump it up even more. We really want to make this comfortable. There we go. Really nice and comfortable for everybody. Let's get the heat turned up here. I'm actually going to use it even more. We're going to use even more. Let's go 40% on the heat. Okay. Now, we need to have Francis equipped with the professional gear. And we can't do that with the gear rented, so I need to unrent. They already rented it. They already took it. Okay. Well, yeah. I guess that's just the way it is. When they get back, we'll have to fix it. That's how that'll go. In the meantime, what can we do with everybody? You got people standing around. We can't do anything in the kitchen right now. So this does give us a little bit of an opportunity where everyone is available to cut wood, for example. And I do want you to be repairing gear, I would think. So we want to go to the workshop here
I've got a whole
and get her in
checklist for
here
this one.
to repair the gear. First symptoms. Great. You noticed a few guests coughing and rubbing their hands, trying to warm themselves up. What started as an occasional sniffle quickly became more noticeable. With the weather outside constantly shifting between cold and damp, it didn't take much for people to start feeling unwell. If it spreads, it could become a real problem. Well, I get food rations, right? Make the home remedies. We have the food, so that's the one positive note. That's like the one thing we're really good at right now until this happened. My God, they're still hitting me. This competition thing is brutal. We need to finish this. Peak Cuisine by finishing marketing quests. It's the pictures, man. I need his gear. I need the professional gear. I can't buy it. It's $750 to buy it, and I don't even have that. So I need to wait for it to come back. And it's right here. I need to unrent this. Can I? Okay, and then
I can't wait for the summer.
let's take your task down. You need to have no task before I can equip you with gear. So now you have the gear. Okay. Let's go back out to the trail map here really quick. I want to set you up with going out here and doing this. It says it requires all three of you. And. It says and. So I'm going to assume that means I got to have everybody in this. But Francis has the gear, which I'm assuming is the professional gear. So let's set this up. We'll go here and then there and then there and then there. That is the route. Please go do the
Let's
task.
get that thing checked out.
Everyone go. Please get these pictures done. I need this competition thing to stop. It's gotta be stopped. Expectations are just way too high. All right, set the table here. It'll look perfect. This is the dumbest thing I've ever done. All right, I think you're good to sit. Straighten the juice and brush the snow off the plate. Smile. All right, so that's one. Great. Now we need the second one, and they're coming back, and I think they've got the energy to just go do it again. So let's grab this. Nope, I need to wait just a little bit longer. They need to be, they need to get into the base. There we go. All right, now this. Okay, you still have the gear on you, right?
Just another day in the
You
old
do. You still have the
freezer.
gear on you. Crap, it resets everything, didn't it? Yeah, it's all right. 1, 2, 3. Set up the route. It's a nice weather day too, so this will be great. We don't have to show any terrible conditions. No terrible weather for everyone. There we go. That's the route. Please go do this.
Copy that.
job.
In no time.
All right. So, basically, Nicholas is the only one here right now. Luckily, we have plenty of wood now. We have lots of money now somehow. And we also have 275 rations remaining. So with all this money that I have now, I think since Nicholas is available, the vehicle's not though, so I can't go get a delivery. I don't really need a delivery right away. What I need is tech. I need things accessible to make this happen. So why don't we go chest table, bookshelf, wardrobe. I don't know how expensive these things are. The solid cabinets, though, adds a lot of storage space, and I need that. So let's grab that. Solid wardrobe also is 6 storage space. Whoa, that's cool. Media, that's small TV is 5 entertainment. Let's go ahead and grab that. And we have all the training. I did spend on that, so that's good. Starts quest the Inventor 2 consequences. Let's hold off on the thing that says consequences, shall we? We'll get a discount on future helicopter deliveries, and I kind of feel like, yes, the next heater set needs to be done. So we'll do that too. What else can we spend on? Probably outside zone would be good. I don't know about the rescue center needing upgraded at the moment. It's $400. Let's wait on that. And I think communal space 2 gives me a solid bunk bed for 12 comfort. And then there's sleeping 2, which is just a solid bed. Now we want the bunk beds. All right. So that spends a considerable amount of money. But if I come up here, I think I can give more comfort for people now, right? So we have a lot of extra stuff here. Let's focus on comfort for a second. And each of these beds is 6 comfort. These ones are 12. It does take double the resources too, but it's about space efficiency. We can do more with the space. So if I take these 3 out, let's say, and replace it with these 3 instead, that is colorful, isn't it? Wow. 1, 2, 3. So same capacity for people, but more comfort for those people, right? Come down here and let's knock out these 3 as well. So this will be like an upgraded room, essentially. And we want to put this, I think, there, there, and there. All right, we're going to hold off on the rest because it's a lot of wood, but we're adding comfort. And it is still, the expectations are still, that didn't hardly do anything. It's so expensive. My gosh. Little sofa in the, like out here. No, it's warm out here, right? So we could put like a little sofa right here. Maybe next to an end table. No, I don't have the resources. That's 6 wood. We're kind of screwed on wood at the moment. Let's come out to the trail, figure out where everybody is. So you guys out here? Oh, you're on your way out. Oh, boy. Oh, Nicholas. I messed up. You know what? It's fine. We got the helicopter discount, right? Let's just use it. Helicopter discount. Let's go 200 here. It's 520 instead of 600. Fine. We'll just order the wood before it's depleted, which is going to be very soon. Yikes. Maybe turn it this way. Just sit here like that. Yes, yes. It frames nicely. Just zip up your jacket. Smile. All right, good. So we're getting the marketing done. Okay, hopefully we're getting the marketing done. And that will complete the competition one, at least the objective for competition. I'm hoping everybody's expectations drop after this because it is very hard to keep people happy. My gosh. Old man, we're back.
Don't call me that.
Nothing went to waste. Well, maybe those sandwiches we had on the way. I'll make the prints and send them to the paper. The Karatana, right? Yes, they should be waiting. Okay, so everybody's back now, I think. Let's take a breather for a second. Ava will go and do some quick repairs while Francis gets to cutting more wood.
Consider it done.
We don't have any rations, so we probably should do a delivery at some point here pretty soon. Equipment-wise, we have the premium gear. I think I need to take it off of Francis. He does not need it anymore. So we get rid of that. Go over to bringing the stuff for repairs, I guess. Yep, and then let's... This one's already fully repaired, so it's fine. So let's just add Shauna here to repair that gear.
For this one.
And then we want to make sure also that we are renting everything we can. So we'll put this up for rent too. And that is it. So we'll have her fixing things. We've got 1 woodcutter. That's good. Still have plenty of rations. We don't have a lot of people anymore. I'm assuming that's going to change once the marketing begins. And we still have a route that... We still have alpinists that want to go... now to the astral door. So the other group left disappointed because they couldn't go where they wanted to go, right? There's a lot of reasons people have left from being disappointed, but astral door should be something that they can go to. So I think what's happened here is I drew the route right? We drew the route at some point, right? Where is it? Right here. Yeah. We drew the route and just don't have a trail to it. I think that's what it is. Let's see about the alpinist groups. So these are professionals that want to go to the astral door. How do I get professionals to go here and be satisfied with it? Well, I don't know. I mean, this is not that interesting, but I mean, you want to go to a low elevation. That's your prerogative, isn't it? It's not my fault. Yeah, I guess. But I don't have any trails that go there because I never drew one. I mean, to be fair, I think this is the first time it was ever requested, so that's why. But yeah, we need to create a trail there. So we go here. Yep, 1 and 2. That's the path to the astral door. I don't think there is... I mean, unless there's a reason to build something different. 15, 45. I mean, it's just going downhill. That's all it is. It's just going down. I mean, maybe I can go up first and then over, but I don't want to do that. Like, what's the point of doing that? It's also just going to cost more too. So, nope. If you want to go to a low elevation, then go to the low elevation, I guess. Astral door. This is 10, right? Yeah, 10. 10 L1. That's just what it is, man. And then Nicholas can handle this.
I'm getting too old for this.
Yeah, you probably are, but I'm giving you the vehicle, so go nuts with it. At least you're not chopping wood. We can have you chop wood if you'd rather do that. Let's get the tower topped off. And then we're making more money here now too. Still unhappy, not very unhappy, but still unhappy. What's with the marketing? Complete the trail task. Send Shauna to develop the photos. Oh my gosh, that's a trail task. Of course it is. Good news though. Nicholas is back now, so she can go do it. So let's do this. Shauna needs to be the one that does this and commence the task. So now she can go send the photos. Oh my gosh. The game is definitely keeping me on my toes, and it's very much keeping me busy. And it's just, you know, I'm sure there's a more optimal way I could be playing here, but I'm kind of reactionary, right? I mean, there's certain things I've done that are proactive, like, you know, the bed capacity, choosing to do comfort that way. But like the shelter conditions, their morale is just low. Everything is below expectations. And the expectations are just too high. Boxes, solid table, storage cabinets. I mean, these are just like, put a whole bunch of stuff in here. Just stick them in here, right? What does this cost? 40 wood? I don't have a lot of wood, but yeah, we can stick like a bunch of storage cabinets. It's not doing much. Like, there's just a lot of wood cost, and it's not really doing much for me. Solid table over here too, I guess. Maybe we'll put like a table... we can put some stuff over here too, right? So if something like that would be interesting. The barrels cost 10 wood. Maybe we need to be more efficient. Like, this is 40 wood for 4 storage, 20 wood for 2 storage, 20 for 2. So it's always 10 wood per storage unit is what it seems to be there. Yeah, same thing with the bed. So that's how it's balanced. It's just 10 wood per level. And then how is heating? We probably should really look at heating. Make sure everybody is covered by heat. I think it's okay. Check out the heating control. It does seem like this doesn't really go very far, does it? Man, I really wish this went further. Let's set the heating power higher. We'll go 50. We'll go 60%. If we go higher with the heating power, we should see it expand further, at least I thought. Maybe not. Maybe it doesn't expand further. I have some money. Let's build a modern radiator. Here we go. Maybe these are what we need. Yeah. Okay, this is how we fix this. The range on this is way better. And I could even put one against this wall. And that would cover the other room too, which is an interesting idea too. So maybe I do something like this. That covers half that area, and then I could cover the other half over here with this one. So let's say I sell this and sell this. And then I bring this modern space heater in here instead that covers basically the rest of the room. Then we don't waste, you know, and this half, we can have it all right in the middle of the room. So something about like, say, this should cover the whole room, hopefully. And then on this side, we have a modern radiator again. We can put this up against the wall somewhere, maybe back here. It would cover this, the inside of that room too. So something like that. And then we can take away this radiator in response. I can get to it. There, yep. So we have, you know, the heating level is high so that these things will recover, and we'll get this up. Now it's a much warmer room in here. I think these guys can be much more comfortable. In here, we want to go and get rid of, I think, this one. We want to replace it first, though. I think probably against this wall would be better. Yeah, right there. Replace it with this one. Okay, and then on this side, we want to replace this radiator with another one in the same spot if I can. I'm not sure I can fit it though. This one seems like it's a little bit bigger. So it's not going to let me place it in the same spot. It needs 2 tiles instead of that. Well, luckily I have the ability to maneuver this. Let's see, 140 wood. So if I... Let's move this. I know he's sleeping on it right now, but let's move it while he's sleeping on it. Let's slide these over just a little bit. And then now I can put the modern radiator here instead. It's a good thing to put this here because it will cover the other room too. So something like this would be good. And then again, the heating is turned up, so it should heat the room very quickly. There we go. All right, Shauna's back. The editorial team's waiting on a call about the copy. Thank you. You'll find your article in tomorrow's issue, says the radio. Waste of time. They won't run it. Give them some time, man. He's very cynical. It's history, right? He's got some history with these guys. Don't have any raw food to cook. Right. So, everybody's very unhappy. Like, the entirety of my whole place is just completely decimated when it comes to people's morale. Like, it's something about this whole thing, this competition thing has really hit me hard here. I think a modern space heater here is going to be better. If I just place one right next to this, that seems better. One right there, and then I can get rid of these two. It's possible people want to use that part, but we'll come back to that. We have essentially this whole area here needs covered. And I'm going to go about like this with the space heater. I think maybe here and here to cover this area where people would be sitting. And then we can get rid of these two and replace this with this one right here. So just adding additional heat in the areas where people are going to be. Okay. There's still no heat over here though. I'm thinking maybe... Yeah, the radiators are really only useful if you want to cover multiple rooms. I'm thinking it's kind of cheesy, but that's kind of the way it's turning out to be here. So we can go about like that. Okay, and then over here on this side, we don't really need this one. I think that one can just go. All right, so we're trying to heat everything up. Let's see how it turns out. Looks like we're pretty comfortable now. Okay, but that doesn't help my expectations. That's just heating the place. I still need more comfort stuff. I just don't have the wood for it. The comfort, the heat is like, we can take care of this with money, and we had a lot of money, but we don't have a lot for wood. So that's where the deliveries come in, Nicholas. And $913. So
I'm getting too old for this.
bring me the wood. Everybody's disappointed in the shelter conditions. Basically resetting our reputation. Like, did a lot of work to make the reputation high, and then they're just getting reset by this event. Let's put this up for rent too. Yeah, this event just absolutely killing me. All right, so what can we do about it? I did all the marketing things. There's nothing else on the map to do. The market, we have, yep, he's on his way there right now to get more wood. Alpinist groups have a place to go. Everyone does. We don't have anyone injured. It's just buy things. That's it. That's all it is. It's just buy things. That's how you overcome this stuff. Just buy things. Just make things. Build things with, you know, the tables and woods and all that stuff. So yeah, solid cabinets throughout. To just have cabinets everywhere, I guess, for the storage needs. Just keep doing it until, of course, I need to wait for the wood to get here, but yeah. And then still the bar is just, it's very hard to hit that. That's a full star level higher. Entertainment. We have a TV now that's worth... Okay, so this is interesting. So this is 10 wood. And then it gets into costing me money now for this stuff. So like the small television is actually a money thing instead of costing me resources, which not too bad. You know, we could put the TV maybe over in the... I mean, it doesn't make sense to be over here, but maybe a large television over here later. Let's just put a little one over here for now. And that's like all the money I got. So, you know, trying to boost it up. Comfort and storage are mostly taking me wood right now, and then everything else is costing me greatly. Costing me greatly. All right, let's put Francis out here to get wood. I want Ava helping him, and then I don't think we have any gear to bother with. So, yep, with her being back, or with Nicholas being back, I don't have any food rations, but I have some... The amount of people that are here, I have some that last me quite a while. I could boost their morale by boosting how much food we give them. It would probably help, right? If we gave them more rations. It's like a temporary way of helping to boost this so they're not very unhappy. But I don't know how low they need to go before they just leave out of unhappiness. It seems like they're leaving right now. Yeah, leaving due to bad conditions. They're just like, this place sucks. I'm out of here. They don't seem to care. So they're leaving anyway. So I'm just going to go back down there. Like, there's not enough people here for that to matter, and I don't want to use resources that I don't have to use. Now, the question is, how often are people going to come here? Right? We only have 4 groups. Peak cuisine. I mean, it's just wait until the next guest arrival time. Like, that's all I'm waiting for. Can't do anything. You know? If you're like, complete the quest then, Charlie. It's like, the objective is wait for. That's the objective. Wait for something. So, that's what I'm doing. And now everything is matching expectations again. All of a sudden, we're matching expectations, you know? It's down a little bit, I guess. The outdoor facilities, again, the decorations don't seem to matter, which I feel like they should matter a little bit to guest satisfaction, but they don't seem to. Down here, there's nothing to do. It's this floor here. So we could change all these beds out. I have the wood to change a lot of them. That would help. So let's go into the build menu here. We can swap out these beds now. And we'll just do these things in waves, right? We don't have to do them all at once. Just do them in waves. And it'll be all right. So right there. 1, 2, 3. There we go. Looks like I can probably afford maybe these 2 on the sides. I'm not sure. I think we'll have more room and it'll look better since there's only 2 beds here anyway if we angle them this way. Yeah, we'll do that instead. Just gives more space into the room, you know, opens it up a bit. And then we can put the rug in the middle, kind of like this. The rug doesn't, you know, actually do anything, but like the green actually kind of matches the room now with the new sheets. Yeah. So now we just need to replace these beds, which I guess I can do. Again, we're helping the comfort level, right? We got to bring that up to level 2. So 1, 2. You know what? We can replace them all. 3, 4. It's fine. And then we'll come over here and let's put it maybe this way. Yeah, we'll go like 1, 2, flip it around, 3, 4. Okay. So comfort-wise, almost 2 stars. We're so close on that. And I think with just a little more time chopping wood and stuff, we'll have the resources for it. But unfortunately, everybody is very, very tired. So I need to swap you out for that. We can replace you, though, with Nicholas coming over here. And I think Shauna's going to do it, too. Everybody chop wood. Everybody chops wood. It's like a rite of passage in this place. We all chop wood. That's what we do. Now we have a lot more alpinist groups here. That's good. Expectations are, you know, they're higher with this. I'm going to work on storage now, too. Do we have any more storages? Storage upgrades. I'm looking for not the heater set. Classic gear. Not really. I'm not going to buy anything unless it's absolutely helping me with the objective, which is, you know, storage and media, etc. I don't think there's anything else to get here. It was a survival ascent. No, it wasn't. It was outside resort. That's what it was. So outside resort gave me all those things, like the luggage shed and stuff. But I've already used those. You can only have one of them. So it looks like the next one is here on the outside here, outside zone 2, and then outside resort 2. I get the mold wine bar, the finish sauna, and the equipment storage point, which is going to add 30 to storage. Okay. Lots to do, guys. Wow. Hey, I wanted a challenge, and we got it. And I'm not sure I'm giving myself a B+ on how I'm managing it. There's room for improvement. We're going to address those things in the next video, which I'm hoping is when we complete this competition thing. It's really just a waiting thing now. So we'll come back for that. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.